It's almost like a paparazzi celebrity type thing. We've gone to where we have people waiting 2 hours ahead of time. I've had to pass out numbers.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been, just really amazing. It's helped a great deal.
So those pictures, obviously, Robin,
Yeah.
does the great dog pictures, and Hope does the cat pictures as well.
Correct.
So I think that the collaboration, and the reason I bring that up again is because it's you organizing, it's getting the photos, it's getting Bobby to get it on Facebook. It's all this teamwork again, all for the better good of the animals, which is what ultimately our goal is to save more lives, right?
Right.
So how does one become involved with offsite adoptions? What's the criteria? What's the process? You know, because you went through it.
So of course you have to be a volunteer, and then you have to do your 20 hours of chores, and then you have to go through dog handling.
Okay.
Basically, you have to go through an ambassador class, and then you can start doing offsites.
What's the ambassador class?
So the ambassador class is for fosters. That way it kind of gives them a fast track to dog handling.
Okay.
And they can take their dog to offsite because safety is a huge factor.
I was going to ask about that. Have you ever had any altercations?
Oh my gosh, I need to knock on wood. I really haven't. Yeah.
There you go.
It's been close calls, I think.
Yeah, close calls, but we haven't yet. So yeah.
So let's just say I'm interested in this lovely pit bull mix, right, in an offsite, but I have a dog of my own.
Right.
Do you still follow the same guidelines that they would at the shelter, requiring a dog-to-dog meet and greet?
I do. What I might do for the little dogs, I can do a meet and greet on the leash and that type of thing. But when you talk about, a medium to large size dog, I don't mind doing an initial meet and greet on the leash. But I will, if it goes fine and everything, I will recommend that they go to the shelter and have a meet and greet, because we have yards there that they can, if everything goes okay, they can run off leash and everything.
So the success of offsites is, as you say, your dedicated small team, right?
Yeah.
How big would you like for your team to be?
Oh my gosh, I would love it if I could have 2 teams per day. That would mean we could get, maybe 40 dogs adopted at offsite per weekend.
Wow.
I would love that, yeah.
So we've got some really great footage of an offsite, and we're going to take you guys to that and let you see that right now. But you're going to see the collaboration of everything coming together. You're going to see the dogs just adorable in tutus, some of them. I've got to figure out who came up with that idea, but adorable tutus. So have a look at some of what actually happens at an offsite.
I was hanging by a thread. I thought that I was good as dead, but you were there. You never let me fall. You never let me down. Was falling into blue, but now I'm falling into you. Was almost gone, almost swept away, but I'm back down on the ground. So before you go, need to let you know that our lives may change, 'cause nothing ever stays the same. Though miles apart, you'll be in my heart. Though the face may fade, all those memories remain. So smile on me and say goodbye. I smile right back through these tears in my eyes. 100 years or a million miles, when I think of you, well, baby, I will smile. Oh yeah, oh
So fun, fun, fun.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, the faces of the dogs are just adorable. It's really cute to see the people act with the dogs, and the kids just love the little puppies, don't they? Yeah. Absolutely love them. Yeah.
I think a lot of one of the things that's important about offsites is a lot of people don't like to go to the shelter, and that's what people tell me is I think that the shelter's sad.
Yeah.
Is they have a perception of that, so they'll go to the offsite instead, and they'll adopt at the offsite instead of going to the shelter.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because we've all been at the shelter, and we understand it can be very loud and very chaotic sometimes.
Yes, it's not sad.
No, it's not sad.
No.
How can it be sad? But
No.
the offsite is definitely stepping away from that environment, which is great. Which is kind of a really good segue about something that's really new, and we don't have a lot of time to talk about it, but we will be talking about it a lot in the future, is Front Street's going to have an annex, it sounds like.
Yes.
So Sherry, tell us about that.
Yeah, so we will be having a satellite adoption center located in the Petco on our, so yeah.
So there's going to be adoptable dogs and cats
Right.
inside the Petco,
Correct, yes.
and that's going to be run by Front Street.
By Front Street 7 days a week. Yeah.
How happy are you about that?
I'm ecstatic because it gives us a better opportunity to have more animals adopted, so we can have our off-sites going and we can be inside a Petco 7 days a week.
I think that's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
for a
really
city
is.
municipal shelter to be able to do that,
Right.
is that going to be run by a lot of volunteers as well?
Well, it should be, yeah. We're in the planning process right now, so we're going to be looking for volunteers to help out at that location.
Great.
Definitely.
That's phenomenal. So, you guys, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you,
I mean,
Don.
the offsite program is a huge success at Front Street, and if you guys have not been to an offsite adoption event for Front Street, please do. And you can always find out about them via Facebook. So, if you haven't liked Front Street yet, please like Front Street on Facebook. It's Front Street, City of Sacramento. Like us. You can also visit us at sacpetsearch.com. That lists everything involved with Front Street, from the volunteer program to the foster program to the offsites. You name it, it's right there on sacpetsearch.com. Better yet, come on down and visit us at Front Street, and that's 2127 Front Street. Thanks so much again. This is Don Hinkle. We'll see you next time on Shelter Life.
Hello, I'm Gina Knapp, and I manage the Front Street Animal Shelter for the City of Sacramento. Our staff and volunteers are incredibly proud of the work we do for the lost, stray, abandoned, neglected, and surrendered animals that come into our care. And we've made great strides on Front Street, but we also realize that there is still more work to be done. With the help and support of people just like you, we know we will ultimately achieve our goal, which is saving more lives.